What's happening, guys? Today is Monday, February 15th. It's 9:31 a.m. and it's minus 5 degrees Celsius here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm here in downtown Toronto at the intersection of Bathurst Street and Dundas Street West. This is the Alexandra Park neighborhood. And that building over there is the Toronto Western Hospital, which is part of University Health Network. And right in front of that is a COVID-19 testing center. There's a look west on Dundas. And there is the 505 Dundas streetcar. And it's heading to Lansdowne and not Dundas West Station, which is the western terminus of the streetcar line. And there is a look at the downtown skyline. I mean, we are in downtown, but CN Towers is visible, as well as the financial district. And there's a look down Bathurst Street. So for today's video, we're going to be walking east along Dundas Street West to Yonge Street. And I'll end this off at Dundas Square. And it's starting to snow quite a bit, as you guys can tell. There's a look at the Western Hospital. And there's a look back at the intersection of Bathurst and Dundas. And there's a sketchy McDonald's. I think I've been there once. And this here is a public library, the Charles R. Sanderson branch. It's freezing outside, but yesterday when I walked along Eglinton, I didn't feel cold at all because of the sun. But today is different. It's a cloudy day, and we're expecting a shit ton of snow. Sorry for my language. A ton of snow later today and into tomorrow. 15-20 centimeters of snow, probably the biggest snowfall we've had this year so far. So you guys are gonna have to see what downtown looks like before the big snowstorm. There's the emergency entrance, and these small little shacks here are part of the Market 707 retail strip. So basically these are like outdoor food shacks, and they would normally be open during the summer and spring, but due to COVID they've been closed. Although I think they can open as like whenever the weather gets warm. Even if COVID's around, I mean, you can still get some takeout or... Anyway, and I think this is why it's named after this address here, 707 Dundas West. And this is Scatting Court Community Center, and there is the CN Tower. I won't. Holy frick. I didn't get this bitch ass's picture. Anyhow, this is downtown. You're gonna get to see the same shit over and over again. Holy frick. You're allowed to record in public, basically. Like, it's allowed. Like, don't bring me, like, any shit or something like that, or else who gives a shit? Sorry. I'm just making a point here, guys. I'm just making a point. You're allowed to record in public. Frickin' asshole. Anyway, it's quiet here along Dundas. Here goes by a streetcar. There's a vegetarian restaurant. So this is Alexandra Park. And I remember when these townhouses used to be, or sorry, I'm stumbling here. These used to be townhouses, part of the Alexandra Park neighborhood, and I think they're gonna build this here, it looks like. It's quiet here oh yeah, today is also a holiday here in Canada. It's Family Day. Well, not all of Canada. Ontario gets it. They got rid of those townhouses pretty fast. I think Johnny came here recently. I think before these were demolished. I'm not too sure. So that's probably the first encounter. Like, don't get my, I think someone in the comments is going to be like, it's okay, keep filming. Fine, I'll listen to your comments, but is this Augusta Avenue? I think it is. Yes, it is. This is Kensington Market, just to the north of here. It's a very popular retail stretch from Dundas to College. So yeah, I'll definitely do Kensington, and we're entering Chinatown. Yes, Chinatown. It was Chinese New Year on Friday, so happy Chinese New Year to those that celebrate. I'm not sure what they're doing here. I don't know if it's related to the streetcar tracks or probably not, because the streetcars are running along Dundas. Anyway, for probably a kilometer or two, we're gonna be in Chinatown for a bit. You guys get to see pretty much everything. Well, Chinese restaurants and business. Well, most of that's on Spadina Avenue, which is at the lights. But as far as I'm not concerned, hopefully nobody would interrupt. I'm pretty sure I didn't get her in, but and I don't know. I think I could cross over to the north side, because look over here. Look over here, guys. So Chinatown is mainly around the Spadina and Dundas intersection, although Chinatown actually begins on, well, just south of College on Spadina. And there is the 510 streetcar. So here we are at the heart of Chinatown, Spadina and Dundas. Come here quite a while. Well, quite a lot rather. Haven't been here in a while. And this here is a shopping mall, a very small mall that kind of looks to be a bit run down. There's the name, Dragon City Mall. I'll definitely come back down here and do a walk along Spadina. I gotta be out of my freaking mind. Sorry. Let's look at what Chinatown looks like on a holiday Monday. There's the 510 streetcar. This is a dedicated right-of-way streetcar line that runs between Spadina Station at Spadina and Bloor and Union Station. It runs along the waterfront and Lake Ontario once it gets down to Queens Quay East. Or West, sorry. And I remember from 2018 to 2020, they didn't have streetcars operating along Dundas because of a huge shortage of them. Don't forget, back then the old streetcars, the CLRVs, were in service. And there are a lot of talks about Bombardier not delivering the streetcars on time. I think south of here is the Fashion District on Queen Street West. So south of here is Queen Street West, north of here is College Street. I think they did a lighting here on Saturday. I think right on Huron Street. I think it was related to the Chinese New Year events, although, I mean, this is a pandemic. Only small things would happen. There's a look back at Dundas. And it doesn't look as if it's windy, so that's good. But it's been quite cold lately, that's why I haven't been doing a lot of videos, although I did 2 yesterday in my neighborhood. Wow. Chinatown is very interesting and very cultural. There's another Chinatown east of downtown that's on Gerrard Street East, between Broadview and I think Pape. I'm not too sure, but I know it's around that area, right? East of downtown. I think Toronto's still under that stay-at-home order. Tomorrow, 27 public health units in the province will move to the color-coded framework. But we're going to remain under the stay-at-home order until next Monday, February 22nd. And I think this is the Italian consulate, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we come to the end of Chinatown. This here is Beverly Street, north of College, and runs right through the heart of the University of Toronto campus. Beverly Street is filled with some pretty old and elegant homes. I could take a detour through Grange Park, which is at the other side of the Art Gallery of Ontario, but nah, I'm just gonna keep walking. My focus is entirely along Dundas. And as I forgot to mention, I'm on the south side of Dundas. And there is this late 2000s design installed here at the Art Gallery of Ontario. And there's a weird ass piece of art up ahead. I haven't seen an eastbound streetcar in a while. Here comes one. And that's going to Broadview Station. Museums are closed as of right now, as well as other attractions here in the city of Toronto. I think I went here back in 2019. That was probably the last time I went. And here comes another streetcar. I don't think I've been this route recently though. Actually, I think it's been well over a year since I've been on this route. But that's the 505 route. And here is McCall Street. McCall is actually a pretty well notable street. And I think they used to have streetcars along McCall. I think that explains why there's still streetcar tracks over there. There's the ugliest building, probably in Toronto, the OCAD University, Ontario College. Art design. There's a good shot at the CN Tower with the building in the background. It is quiet on a holiday Monday. So this is the Discovery District. This is St. Patrick's Street. And at the lights is University Avenue. Toronto's only grand boulevard. Just north of here is Hostel Row. So between College Street and Dundas Street West, you'll find a bunch of hostels like Mount Sinai, Toronto General, Sick Kids. And this here's a police station. 52 Division. There's some special constables parked along here. The numbers are in Chinese. And those buildings up ahead, straight up ahead is at Yonge and Dundas. That's where I'll be finishing this video. Yes, Yonge-Dundas Square. There's the Canada Life Assurance Building. I think it's been around since the 1930s. So this is where you will find St. Patrick's subway station. You can see Yonge-Dundas in the distance, but here is a look up University Avenue. That building up ahead is the Legislative Building, Queen's Park. And there's a look south. There's the Hilton Hotel. Nice. Yes, University Avenue is on my list. There's a little island here. Alright, we're almost at the end of this video. St. Patrick's Station is one of two stations that are built to look like stations on London's Underground. They both opened in 1963. And back in 1975, a schoolgirl was murdered at the station. So if you guys are wondering why you see these white blocked off cross passages, that's because of the incident, and the TDC wanted to prevent that stuff from happening. So Queen's Park and St. Patrick's Stations, they closed it off. And this is the Little Tokyo neighborhood, which emerged in the 2010s. This used to be Toronto's first Chinatown. But in the mid-60s, when the new City Hall in Nathan Phillips Square was being built, Chinatown immigrated west to where we were at Spadina and Dundas. I'll definitely be trying some of these places soon, or when indoor dining is allowed. Starting to freeze quite a bit, not like yesterday where I was not freezing at all. There is the Toronto Coach Terminal, which is owned and operated by the TTC until the 1980s, 90s. And that green building over there is the Sick Kids Hospital, or as they call it, the Children's Hospital. And south of here is Nathan Phillips Square. And this is Chestnut Street we're crossing. Look back at Dundas University. Cop car just passed. Elizabeth Street. And there is part of the new City Hall, which opened in 1966. So along this stretch of Dundas, you'll find some Japanese restaurants. It's just a very small retail stretch called Little Tokyo. And there is Denny's up ahead. I wanted to try that breakfast and dessert place for a while. And Uncle Tetsu's Cheesecake is just north of here on Bay Street, which is at the lights. They're open for ticket, I think. And that office building on the northeast side of Bay and Dundas is the Atrium on Bay. It is connected to the underground path network. It's connected to the Eden Center, which is right here. This is a recently new wing added in 2006. A Canadian Tire and Best Buy occupies that part of the new wing. Bay Street runs through the heart of the financial district, so it would be really busy at rush hour, but this is post-morning rush hour. Let's look at the complex. And Canadian Tire looks to be closed, I think. The Japanese store Muji is the Toronto flagship. you guys do not know, this is my favorite shopping mall in Toronto, the Eaton Centre. I used to come down here pretty much like almost every weekend in non-pandemic times. The last time I went was in August, but I wasn't doing any videos at the time. I mean, you can go inside, but you're not allowed to go inside any stores. I think it's mainly for the subway connection. And there's Moon Palace. That used to be, I think that used to be the Spring Rolls place. There's the Ted Rogers School of Management, part of the Ryerson University, which is just to the east of here. And there is Joey Eaton Center. I think I went in there once, and it was busy. That street was going pretty fast. And we're coming up to a very, very notable intersection. And some to be considered the Times Square of Canada. Yonge-Dundas Square opened up in the early 2000s. And it's known for its local celebrities that walk around, like the Singing Man, the Believe Guy, and others. But I came down here lots and lots of times. I didn't really notice there's stairs leading up to the top of the billboards. But here we are. Here we are. At a place that most of us go to all the time. This is a very, very famous intersection here in Toronto. So in non-pandemic times, you would see buskers and lots of people just enjoying it. There's a look up Yonge Street. And then a look south, down Yonge Street. And this is a scramble crossing, but it's not activated at the moment. There's 10 Dundas East, which is a recently new office complex with a movie theater. I don't have this place to myself, but here we are on a Monday holiday. There's Nordstrom. It used to be the headquarters of Sears Canada. That went bankrupt in 2018 and it was replaced by... Sears... The location of Sears closed down in 2013, and then it was replaced by this Nordstrom 5 years ago. Same with this Samsung and Uniqlo. I'll definitely do a video inside the Eaton Center where things get better, but for now, here's a look at the square. There's the Sam the Record Man sign, the original, which was saved since its closing in 2007. I think this is City TV's headquarters. And that building over there was the Hard Rock Cafe, now a Shoppers Drug Mart since 2018. There's Dundas Subway Station. And there is Victoria Street. Alright guys, it's gonna snow heavily very, very soon, so wherever you live in southern Ontario, stay warm, stay safe. Don't forget to shovel the snow off your driveway. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and we're almost at 100 subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate the wonderful support from each and every single one of you. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. And I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, peace out.